I decided one random day that I'm gonna start a Shito business. It blew up all over the States.
Faustina Shito, find it.
We were doing stores, we were doing online. Business was good. I knew that if I was gonna make it anywhere in the world, it was gonna be in Ghana. And I've always liked hustling. What's in the blood is in the blood. Customer service is everything to me. We get feedback, positive and negative. We take it all in and then we learn from that. When you're in the service industry, your job is to serve. For me, no question is ridiculous.
You see the fish in the fridge and you're like, is it cold?
He wants to know because maybe he wants to know the temperature of how cold it is.
Okay.
Because it could be cold, but how cold is it? So it's not a stupid question. They genuinely want to know. It's not every day that you're going to be at 100%.
Right.
Some days you wake up, you're at 5%.
If you know more in the world, what's that one thing you want to be remembered for?
For being a good person. Accepting all, loving all, being kind, being respectful. Just being overall a good person. I feel like that alone is a legacy that I want to leave,
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Cassandra. I'm from Atlanta, but I am Ghanaian by birth. I moved to the States when I was 7. I went to elementary, middle, and high school in the States, college, and then I decided one random day that I'm gonna start a Shito business. So I started making Shito. I was making Shito in my college room, selling it to my friends, family were buying it. Business was good, so I was like, you know what? Let me dive into the fufu product. I spoke to my sister Denta about it, and then she's like, yeah, go for it, you know? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look for sources and resources to help me. All of this is freestyling. So I didn't have the food knowledge. It was just, I always loved food. I love eating. I love trying new recipes and stuff, but just knowing the ins and outs of food management was just something that I was learning as time goes. I launched my Shito business. It blew up all over the States. We were doing stores, we were doing online, and then I decided to add the fufu product.
And by fufu product, she means something like neat fufu. And
neat fufu, the neat benku, like instant mix.
But your own brand.
But my own brand. Reached out to someone who was like, yeah, we'll help you. We can, we can facilitate it. I'm like, okay, good, sounds good. And then she scammed me.
But how'd you get in touch with her though?
So getting in touch with her, she wasn't a friend, but she reached out because the Shito business started growing. I wanted to expand. She was also distributing the Shito in Canada. And a level of trust came about. And I was like, oh, okay, if we have that rapport, and she's saying she knows people in Ghana that can help facilitate that, then why not? We made payment and then she just vanished.
Whoa.
Yeah, like stop hearing from her, stop getting phone calls, can't reach her, don't have products, don't have a person of contact. So eventually you just put 2 and 2 together. Hey, you've been scammed, basically.
What went to your mind when you decided, you know what, I want to go to Ghana?
I did have high hopes because I knew that if I was going to make it anywhere in the world, it was going to be in Ghana. And I wanted to make my name here, so I wanted to be in Ghana and I wanted to explore my options. So for me, it was just like, you know what? You have a little bit of savings. Why not reinvest it into something that you can monitor? So I remember I was talking to my friend Essie, God bless her anywhere she's at. And I was like, Essie, I want to open up a shop. And she's like, well, I have a building. If you need a shop, I can lease it to you. And I'm like, okay. And she sent me pictures, literally had nothing. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build it up.
Walk me through the process.
Started my business, thank God to the Guba Diaspora transitions. They were the ones that helped me do my business registration, FDA, business operating license, everything went through the Guba Diaspora transition. You can just contact them if you plan on moving to Ghana or you're living in Ghana, you're finding it difficult to register a business, start a business. They'll walk you through that whole process and then help you facilitate that.
So now you have Guba hooking you up with the registration. You need to have, inventory. What was the formation? Tell me how you pick up the pieces together.
You just start. I have amazing friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that once again. I have amazing friends and family that supported me throughout the whole process. My fiance has been a backbone. Was there since day one and helped me facilitate everything. My friends came together. They actually bought my freezers for me.
Oh.
Yeah, as a gift. So
they did not.
They did. They actually did. They actually did. So they would just purchase it for me. My fiance basically took half the cost of everything. Helped me facilitate stuff. So it's been a breeze. Because after being scammed, you need some help. And I had amazing family and friends around. So
Right.
like, you know, and then of course my mom also being there.
Okay.
My big sister Denta, you know. In order to get good friends, you have to be a good friend.
Oh man, I like that.
I've been a great friend. So me telling my friends, oh, I need to get my freezers, and they're like, don't worry about it.
We got you.
It was just literally just a breeze.
Yeah.
Because I'm that type of friend that would also offer that help if need be.
Yeah.
So it was just an automatic thing where they
Okay.
just decided to come together and just do that for me.
Okay. So how'd you figure where you're supposed to get your chicken, the fish, and all of that
Just
stuff?
market research, you know, asking around, going around, asking people that have already done it. When I first started, the first person I went to go see was also another friend who has a cold store, Kukwa.
Okay.
I went to go and see her. I spoke to her. She helped me and walked me through basically everything, pricing, how to price, where to get stock, you know, and stuff like that. So we just basically shared ideas with each other, and she really, really helped me to get things flowing.
Can we continue this conversation?
Yeah, let's step
somewhere
into my
else?
office.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
come on,
do
let's
that.
go. Yeah.
Okay. How did you start with hiring, you know, and all of that?
With hiring, so I reached out to Guba Careers.
Okay.
And then we had a hiring session.
Okay.
We actually had it here. They did the broadcast, and then people came in for interviews.
How does your typical day, you know, start like?
So it depends. It depends on what I'm doing that day. So
Okay.
a typical day, let's say if I'm going to pick up things at the harbor, I get up early, 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 in the morning. I set off, I go to Tema, I grab all my things, come back to the shop, drop them off. I do inventory, stock up, we clean, mop, get the shop running, go back home, get dressed, and then come back to work.
How has customer relationships been like?
I feel like for me, it's been key. Customer service is everything to me. And my customers feel that when they walk in, my shop manager, Adjoa, welcomes people. She allows people to express their feelings, allow people to walk through just to get the vibe of the shop, because it's all energy based, and I want people to come in and feel welcomed and feel comfortable.
Right.
You know, so customer service is everything. We get feedback, positive and negative. We take it all in, and then we learn from that.
Yeah. And what's your strategy like? Is it a physical store? Is it an online store? What you guys do?
It's a mix.
Okay.
So we're heavily on Instagram, Faustina's Cold Store. We take orders via phone, via text message, via WhatsApp. And also we get the walk-ins. So it's a mixture of both, you know. And in this economic season that we're in, it just makes sense to be very versatile. So wherever you want your deliveries delivered to, we can get it to you anywhere in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we had the dollar downtime where, you know, the city was, you know, drastically affected, a lot of businesses were hit, and was your business one of them?
All businesses were hit. Even someone that grows chicken was hit, you know, because they have to buy the feed, and the feed is brought from outside.
Right.
So everyone was hit. Yeah, we were heavily affected because half of our products come from the States, and I buy them in dollars. So imagine having to change up your pricing like almost every other day.
Right.
But I mean, that's what Ghana is. And once you've learned the system that you're in, you just roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Ideally, we would want a more stabilized economy so that business can flow and so that our customers can also be happy, because you can't buy a t-shirt today for 10 cities and then you come back, it's 20 cities, and then you come back, it's 30 cities. And then when the dollar drops, you're asking us why we're still selling it at 50, forgetting that we've lost so much money already. And if we were to bring it back, we would still lose because we had to change cities to get dollars to buy the original, you know. So we're praying for a more stable economy.
You had people that would convey the message to their customers the best way they know how. And earlier on, you were talking about how customer service is everything. I just want to know how you convey that message to them, because traditionally, the Ghanaian man or woman has a way to vibe with the customers, especially in tree. Can you just walk me through how you was
speaking?
You
know, the thing is, it's just code switching. Like, auntie, me sorry, but once I name me kotoye no, me to adewe, me turn no $2. Once $1 no cost ro. Internet just me sister cities bebre na me dey ato. Until they only be. But the next time, may a good deal. You know, and you just find a way to just butter it up, because at the end of the day, you're in business to make a profit.
Right.
Sometimes it might not be a profit so high, but you're just maintaining.
Right. Every business owner has that thing where they're like, you know what? this is really my pain points in my business. This is killing me. What's that one thing you just can't stop thinking about?
In the beginning, it was the light off and the light on situation. That was a big, major issue for me. But once we were able to get a generator, ECG started improving. We haven't had that issue in a long time.
And I'm guessing fuel prices was not
it's
easy.
Expensive, but I mean, you're doing business, so
Yeah.
you just have to roll with the punches. You can't sit there and cry about spilled milk.
Yeah.
You have to wipe it up and then go and get another bottle.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just how it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that every business should have an accountant?
It depends on the level and the scale of the business.
Okay.
Initially, when you first start, just to cut cost,
Yeah.
I believe you can get things done yourself.
Yeah. Do your own books?
Yeah, do your own books. But as the business grows,
Yeah.
you need to allow more people in. We have a lot of our aunties, our mothers that never went to school, but they run their own books. They run their own shop.
Yeah.
So just learning, okay, your profit margin, your expenses, your expenditure, like knowing the ins and outs of your business.
Yeah.
Okay, I bought this for $10. I'm selling it for $20. How much did it take for me to leave my house to drive to the place where I had to buy it? Then you write that. Then, you know, so you just with business, you learn as you go.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of self-accountability on you know.
You don't sound 27. I give you that.
I know. But I'm 27 years young.
Yeah.
Not old. Young.
27 years young.
Young.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be old. I want to be young.
Okay.
So even if I'm 99, God willing, I'm 99 years young.
Is there ever a time where you wish you went back to Atlanta?
Every single day.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's normal. I mean, when you move back, you're going to get that.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to want to give up. You're going to want to leave. You're going to want to just let go of everything. That's everywhere. It's not just a Ghana issue. It's just anywhere in the world because you feel more comfortable in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Atlanta was my comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, so now I'm uncomfortable, which is good.
What you miss the most though?
Of Atlanta?
Yeah.
Ooh, what do I miss the most? These lamb chops at this restaurant called Divine's.
Okay.
Best lamb chops in the city.
How much is a plate?
Let's not go there. Let's not. I don't remember. Let's not go there. But it's the best. It's the best.
Just trying to get some perspective. You know,
because then oh my God, it's 1,000 cedis. Oh my God. You know. It doesn't matter because when I'm in Atlanta, I'm not spending cedis. I'm spending dollars.
Right.
It's fair price.
Yeah, it's fair price. The way you convey your message, like you know how to make everyone feel at home. Like this don't feel like an interview. Like,
it don't. I've had so much fun today. We've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun.
Man.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for this platform.
No, thank you for sharing your story.
No, but thank you for what you do.
Okay.
Because without you, there won't be a me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I appreciate you.
Okay, there she goes again.
I
just
appreciate you.
making me feel like I'm important or something. Like
And you are, but you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take it.
You
take it.
You are. You're very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I am.
You are.
Viewers, you heard that? I am important.
You are very important.
Okay. Let's step it up a notch. With family, what was your upbringing like?
Growing up, my mom was a serial entrepreneur. She had multiple businesses. She also had a grocery store in Abilimpi by the taxi rank. This was like in the late 90s, early 2000s, before she relocated to the States. And then my dad has always done business. And I've always liked hustling. Like, I'll be the one to sell candy at school. Like, just quick money. Working for it, of course. So being around that and seeing how my mom can just easily come up with something to do and make money. She sold jewelry before. She's been a baker before. Just things that can bring in a cash flow. So just seeing that just really inspired me. What's in the blood is in the blood. Yeah. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah. In this case, it didn't.
It didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't.
So you already have a background where your mom is very entrepreneurial. Now it's time for you to bring that entrepreneurial journey to life. Did you ever have some kind of mentor that would, occasionally tell you, okay, Cassie, I know you want to do it this way, but you know what? Trust me, take left, take right. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And that mentor would definitely be Denta. That was someone I would always call, lean on for advice. Like, oh, big sis, I want to do this. And she's always been so supportive, always gave advice. advice, always like, don't do it this way, go this way, do this, call this person, help me navigate all of that.
Man, that must have been a blessing right there.
It was.
Yeah.
My biggest blessing.
A lot of people give themselves excuses not to start businesses. So just as you talked about having Denta as a mentor, they would just use that and say, but I don't have Denta as a mentor.
Yeah, you don't, but you have your mom, you have your aunt, you have your cousin, you have your sister, you have you have me. You have people that you can easily reach out to. Sometimes mentorship is not as difficult as people try to make it seem.
Right.
So just find someone that you can look up to that can help you within the scope of your business. I can't mentor you if you're trying to start a boutique.
Yeah.
I don't own a boutique.
Yeah.
I don't know how to run a boutique.
Yeah.
I know business, so maybe
Yeah.
I can give you an overall scope of business.
Yeah.
But maybe not, maybe you need to get this pastel colors, you need to add mauve, you need to pick out,
Right.
jeans,
Yeah.
those intricate details can only come from someone that perhaps owns a boutique.
Yeah.
So you see what you can learn from different people, and everyone can be a mentor. You pick up bits and pieces just from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that the dynamic of your relationships with your friends and family plays a strong role in your business?
They're my backbones. It's not every day that you're going to be at 100%.
Right.
Some days you wake up, you're at 5%.
Yeah.
And you just need family and friends and your loved one to just push and, just give you that energy. And, that's what they do. That's what my best friends do
Right.
for me. Yeah.
Okay. Would you see yourself, by yourself, I'm talking about your business, Faustina Cold Store, would you see that going in the next 2 to 3 years?
In the next 2 to 3 years, we hope to expand. We hope to have more branches by the grace of God. Just expand and do more. Hire more Ghanaians. Hire more people that are teachable. Hire the young, so you can show them the way, help them with life experiences and stuff. So that's what I hope to do in the next 2, 3 to 10 years. You know?
Okay. If you know more in the world, what's that one thing you want to be remembered for?
For being a good person. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Just for being a good person.
Yeah.
Accepting all, loving all, being kind, being respectful, just being overall a good person. I feel like that alone is a legacy that I want to leave. Yeah.
Oh man, viewers, like, man, I got 10 CDs in my pocket. I feel like I won't give that all. Like, man, Cassie, man, you good. Like the way you said that, I was like, man, I feel like giving the 10 CDs away. Like,
I'll take it.
Oh man, it was touching. It was touching. A lot of people will have different answers. You just want to be remembered as a good person.
Yeah.
Okay, we're your business place. So I haven't seen you on the other side, but is it?
I'm telling you, I'm a joker in real life. Okay. Like I'm actually like a walking comedian because I laugh a lot and I play so much. So I feel like I even tone it down for the shop. Yeah. I love goofing around. So,
okay. Yeah. Speaking on that, in Ghana, being young and running a business puts you at a disadvantage where when you give orders to people that are older than you, they tend to be like, and I collaborate, then I'll person train me. And then just knowing that you just, iterated on the fact that you're goofy and all, how do you balance that so you could convey your message more firmly?
It just depends. When I walk in, if it's business time, it's business time.
Right.
When it's time to play, it's time to play.
Right.
So just knowing when and how to coordinate and to align yourself. Yeah. So if it's time for business, we can sit down and talk business.
Okay.
When it's time for personal, we can do that. When it's time to laugh, we can also do that.
Yeah. A lot of people, when they discover success or when they're blessed to be successful, their attitude tend to change towards their friends and family. So you'd have people that would, come into money and all of a sudden just feel like they're above the people that they normally hang around with in the past. Have you ever felt some type of way, as you start to find success? Does money actually change you?
I don't think money changes you. It just probably changes your habits. For me, I've been blessed to have a good support system. I've had the same friends for decades and they've been consistent. And they've been supportive. Whether I'm rich or not, my friends will tell me off.
Right. Yeah.
They were telling me off when I was broke.
Yeah.
So what makes you think being rich is any different?
Right.
So it's just about having key core people that are like, like-minded.
Right.
Making friends with like-minded people
would
just always keep you at ease.
If a customer is asking fuzzy questions, how do you contain? Because I mean, come on, we human beings. Sometimes you might want to freak out.
When you're in the service industry, your job is to serve.
Right.
For me, no question is ridiculous.
Right.
I'm going to find a way to answer it for you. Find a way to, package it, butter it.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
no questions ridiculous?
No, because something that might be silly to you might be somebody's really, really serious, important question.
Yeah. You see the fish in the fridge and be like, is it cold?
He wants to know because maybe he wants to know the temperature of how cold it is.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, boy, you good.
Because it could be cold, but how cold is it?
Okay. So,
it's not a stupid question. They genuinely want to know.
Oh, man. Cassie. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're good. If there's ever a time in the future where you get some kind of backlash from Ghanaians, all I want you to...
But in life, regardless whether it's in Ghana or anywhere, you do have critics.
Right.
So you just have to just roll with the punches. Not everyone is going to like what you do.
Right.
Not everyone is going to like how you do what you do. So you just have to adapt and know that, you know what? It comes with it. It comes with the territory. And it really does.
Yeah.
Because even me as a young entrepreneur in Ghana, there's so much to be said about it. Yeah. And then just have that tunnel vision. You know what? This is my goal. This is my priority. So I'm not leaving this country until these things are attained. Yeah.
Okay. On this channel, we are firm believers of the fact that you might put in the hustle, you might put in the work, you might be strategic, you might do your plan, but God ultimately is going to be the person to just, make sure that the business is A-okay.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship with God and all that?
My relationship with God is very firm.
Right.
Very, very tight. I speak to him all the time.
Okay.
I pray all the time. And before moving to Ghana, I told God that I want to be an example, not only for my siblings, but for those around me.
Right.
And I want him to use me as a vessel to show the world what someone like me coming from my background can be.
Okay.
And he's done that and exceeded that.
Right.
So just pray,
Right.
running a business in Ghana, it's not all glitz and glam.
Right.
You do have challenges, and sometimes they are spiritual challenges. So you just have to be firm, read your Bible, be very, very prayerful, and make sure you have a family and friends that are also prayerful so that they can join you in unity and pray.
Right.
Yeah.
Cassie, there's something I want you to do for me. There's probably going to be a viewer who's watching who's saying, Cassie, my situation is different from yours. I come from a background where nobody ain't got no money. I come from a background where education has been a problem in my family. Nobody values me. I don't have funding. Like, I live in a crazy neighborhood and I'm a good Christian. I've been praying. I love God, but I don't see no difference. If there's any words of hope you can give to a person like that, what's that going to be?
Time and season. I didn't wake up to be who I am today just out of the blue. It took a lot of time even to find my purpose in life. So my advice would be to pray, to fast, and to start small. People in Ghana, majority, don't understand the concept of starting small. You don't have to have a lot to start a business.
Right.
You can start selling 10 oranges. When you sell 10 oranges, you make a little bit of profit. You buy 15. From 15, you buy 20. From 20, you buy 50, Right.
So
there's nothing wrong with starting small. Yeah, you come from the hood. Yeah, your background isn't good. No one has it easy in life. It just might not be your time and season. But if you work towards something, you can one day stand here or stand on your platform and say, hey, I started off small. Now look at me. I always go back to this. When I first started my business, I was making shito in my dorm room. My room was about this big.
Right.
And we had my best friend Cindy and we had like a small gas cooker. And that's how I was making the shito. The gas cooker was about this big in the dorm rooms in college. And we were making the shito and she was helping me package it. And then that's how I was selling it. So I was making probably like 50 bottles at that time.
Right.
Every week and just selling. Whenever I get orders, I'll just, make just a little batch and then just sell it just like that. Like that. And that's how gradually I was able to get a commercial kitchen, get a staff, started mass producing.
Right.
I just didn't wake up one day and started mass producing.
Right.
It started, gradually.
It's a process.
It's a process, you know, and you just have to trust the process.
Right. Oftentimes, as humans, we would see our friends succeed, and instead of getting happy about their success, we'd be like, anyone could have done that. Yeah. And so what? Yeah, people have done that, you know. There's no form of encouragement in saying, oh, I'm happy for you. And I get it sometimes because you feel like, I've been at this for 7 years. And dude just come up in 2 years and he...
one day.
One day.
I mean, it's the favor of God. Everyone is different. There's a proverb, a tree proverb that says,
Right.
and that means that my hands,
Right.
none of them are of the same length.
Okay.
So for you, what may happen for you today, I might not tap into that blessing until 20 years from now.
Right.
It's human nature to be jealous.
Yeah.
You know, to feel envy.
Yeah.
But just don't let evilness keep you there.
Is there a way to suppress it though?
I don't think it is, because we're humans.
Right.
If I see you driving a nice car, I want that car.
Right.
Because it's nice.
Yeah.
So clearly there's a good reason.
Yeah.
I won't see you as a madman or as a crackhead and be like, I wish that was me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I see you driving a nice car.
Yeah.
You know.
I want the Lambo.
I want the Lambo too. You know, so it's in the positive.
Yeah.
But just make sure that you don't let hate derive it to negative.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been amazing talking to you,
Thank
Cassie.
you. It's been a pleasure. I really appreciate it.
I can't front and say this wasn't inspirational for me. You joke and all, but the nuggets are in there.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to pay attention. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna claim that.
This one,
you know, exactly. So I mean, it's been a pleasure, and
Thank you for having me. I really, really, really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So on that note, I think guys, that's just about it. Until next time, we're going to bring you another entrepreneur just like Cassie. Is there going to be another Cassie? I don't think so. We'll just bring you another entrepreneur, and that's it. Until next time, peace.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong.